Oh, if I look like a sweaty mess in this video, it is because I am indeed a sweaty mess. It is so hot in here right now. It is literally so hot. I just cannot. This is jam hot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I literally feel like to say everything that I want to actually say in this video, I need to apply factor 50 plus sun cream to take the heat, probably wear an entire suit of armour to take the weight, and maybe just do a couple of tequila shots to remove all awareness of the fact that I'm even talking about this. There is kind of a very clear-cut point in my head to this video, but then at the same time, there's also absolutely zero point to it, and I have no real idea what I'm gonna say here. But I've just been feeling so many things about my YouTube recently that I feel like I just need to verbally vom them out as soon as possible before I slowly drive myself insane with overthinking everything. Truly, my habit of a lifetime is just overthinking every possible aspect of my life until everything loses all possible meaning and you forget what's even fact and what's fiction anymore. Basically, I just want to talk to you about the content that I've been making on here over the past few weeks, because the chances are, by probability, you've probably stumbled across this channel via a video that I've made recently about body image, body confidence, being an in-between kind of size. I've done a lot of that kind of stuff recently. There's a hair in my mouth. But that's where things get slightly weird, because this time 2 or 3 months ago, I would have been more likely to run away and join the circus to become a flying trapeze artist than even do a try-on Primark haul. And if you know anything about me, you'll know that my sense of coordination has very much thwarted my chances of ever excelling on a trapeze. There's a lot of things that I, Lucy Wood, should probably not be giving anybody any advice on, if I'm honest. Number 1, health and fitness, because mine mostly involves lying down as self-care and adding potato to my dinner to call it green living. Number 2, how to get rich quick, because I have about £61.80 to my name and have selected a career choice that might as well pay me in old socks for all the riches that I'm ever going to accumulate from it. And number 3, body confidence. So that's where this all becomes rather foggy, to say the least. It's been a bit mental the past few months, because this has been something completely new for me. I've been making videos that focus around my body image. I've been trying on outfits, showing them on camera for the first time in literally half a decade of making videos. I've now decided that's a thing that I do. I've been talking a lot about body confidence, and I've even briefly shared a bit about my past with eating disorders and body dysmorphia, which is something I have never ever touched on here before. The thing is, I don't really know why this has happened, but I guess I just made my surviving summer video, and a couple of the comments that I made in that video really hit home with me just as much as I think they did with you guys. A lot of the time when I do make these like advice type, hopefully feel good kind of videos like that one, I basically just make them because I need to hear myself say it all out loud into the universe. My YouTube is basically self-given therapy for me at this point because I can't afford to go to actual therapy live. I want to make it clear, and please don't get me wrong, I am definitely enjoying making these videos. I wouldn't make them if I wasn't. And the feedback that they're getting is really, really rewarding and encouraging and uplifting and reassuring. But they are also making me feel a lot of feels in my head. As a girl who has battled tooth and nail with eating disorders and weight and body image problems for a decade now, wow, that's great. Good use of time. Well done me, as always. Making this kind of content has made me feel both empowered and also very vulnerable. And I don't so much feel empowered in a body confidence kind of way. I feel more empowered in the knowledge that it's potentially helping people. The amount of comments and messages from you guys that I now get every single day saying that it's helped you, getting tagged in Instagram saying, look, I'm wearing shorts, your videos made me do this for the first time in my entire life. And obviously on something more of a knobhead level, but also quite important, like these videos are gaining traction, they're getting a lot of views and engagement. And yes, my subscriber count is truly alarming and terrifying. I think the amount that my channel has grown and the amount of views that they are getting, I think it shows that we need more of this. It shows that we do need people online who we look at and we think, hey, that's my body. My body is normal. My body is fine and good and lovely. And my body is everywhere. My body is not the anomaly. And hey, if that content is me for some people, then thumbs up, that's beyond brilliant. I am all for that. But I'm gonna be honest, that's the whole point of this video. Like all good things in life, there is also a slightly shitty part of this whole thing. Kind of like in a roast dinner, like making people feel good is the potatoes and the stuffing and the gravy. But this other side to it all is absolutely the sprouts. Maybe even also the washing up afterwards. It kind of sucks. If I'm brutally honest with you, these like fashion body type videos that I've been making have kind of almost made me feel like a fraud. And that's the part that is really difficult to open up about. The result of this new vibe on my channel is that I'm now feeling quite a lot of pressure to be this body confident, in capital letters, kind of girl. I am now being asked every single day on social media, how do I become body confident? How did you become body confident? Please give me some advice on how to love myself. And honestly, I don't have any of those answers to give you, which is a terrible feeling. Maybe somewhere along the line, it feels like I've given the impression somewhere in this road that I have no problem with my body. Like, I love the way I look. Like, I don't wake up some days and be like, ugh, this sucks, I am a gross human being. Right now, my version of body confidence that I might be putting across here is just being tired of hating myself and deciding that I can't do that anymore. Honestly, that's it in a nutshell. It's not like I've suddenly discovered body confidence, it's just that I cannot keep hating myself as much as I lost my teens and my early 20s to. And I had to make the decision to not do that anymore. It's as simple as that. If only it was that simple, hey? But actually, when you say it like that, it kind of is. But I just want to make sure, and I kind of need you guys to know, that my relationship with my body is something that I'm completely still trying to figure out for myself. Do I like myself? Do I hate myself? Who knows? Tune in next time, find out. I was in a 7-year-long emotionally abusive relationship through my teens and my early 20s, which means the relationship that I now have with my body is royally messed up. Like, honestly, stick a crown on it and call it Meghan Markle, because it is royal. Firmly as a result of that time, I wake up every single day, even now, and have to make a conscious effort to not entirely resent what I see in the mirror. And remembering to make that conscious decision and that conscious effort to not hate myself is the point that I am at right now. I so badly want to contribute to that representation of the in-betweeny size, because that is what I so desperately needed when I was binging and purging my life away. I so desperately needed that, and I want to be that now. But I also want to make it very clear that I am on this journey right alongside you guys. I am not the end result. I have always thought personally that the thought of someone who's totally comfortable with their body shape and like is completely happy with the way they look, like that is amazing and so inspiring, and yes, we all strive for that. But the battle that I've had personally makes that seem also quite intimidating and almost like a completely unachievable goal. Like that 100% self-love, totally embracing your own body, that seems completely unachievable to me. I'm just being honest. So I want to make sure that you guys know that I am not at the finish line yet. I'm right back, maybe one step, one forward roll in front of the starting line. But I think quite importantly is the word yet there. Like, it is something that I want to have one day. And I am so envious of girls that are entirely comfortable in their own body. Although actually, is anyone entirely comfortable in their own body? But I'm one step closer than I used to be, surrounding myself with the right influences and just making kinder choices for for myself. I don't have the answers to body confidence. I wish I did, I really wish I did, but I'm just not there yet. So people who ask me for tips about getting your arms out, tips about not being worried about cellulite, tips for wearing skirts with no tights, I've got no idea, mate. I've got absolutely no idea. The only answer that I can give you to how to become body confident is just a load more questions, basically. Are you ready to stop waking up and hating yourself every single day? Yes. Do you want to stop being unkind to yourself? Yes. Are you sabotaging your chance at happiness because you're obsessed with how you look and how much you weigh? Yes. Do you want to go easier on yourself and celebrate yourself and focus on things that make you happy instead of insecure? Yes. I literally sound like I'm on Love Island, for God's sake. Am I happy? Yes. Could I be happier? Yes. Wes. Any Americans watching this will now at this point be like, what's a Wes? What are you talking about? These videos are my effort to do something to prove all of those answers to myself. All of those times that I just said yes to those questions, that is why I am making the videos that I am making right now. And it's basically me trying to reteach myself how to eat in a world that's telling me not to, how to get dressed nicely in a world that's telling me to wear giant baggy clothing, and how to think positively about myself in a world that tells me I should want to change every single thing about myself. Like, it's really, really hard to stick with when you think about it that way. And for a long time, I put off even trying to change myself and my mindset because I think a lot of me was actually afraid of who I might be without carrying those issues all on my back after such a long time. Like, I genuinely didn't know what my brain would have to think about if it wasn't thinking about food or actively making myself smaller. My whole identity and my thought pattern was focused on body image, and I didn't know who I was without that. And it was pretty terrifying to think about that. If I changed the way I thought about myself, would I be a different person? A person that I didn't know how to be? I literally had no idea how to be a girl that didn't hate herself. I didn't know how to be a girl that didn't hate herself. And I think that all of this is proof that your biggest insecurities and the things that you truly hate and loathe about yourself, and the parts of you that you wish you could just cut off and throw away, maybe you should actually hold on to them and see where they can take you, because you might be able to turn your biggest insecurity into your biggest strength and learn your biggest lessons from it. So, rather than viewing me as a body confident girl or a finish line or some kind of oracle of knowledge, this is kind of my PSA, I guess, to say that I'd really appreciate it if you could instead view my videos as like a window that you can look through and see me being a bit kinder to myself, and then think, hey, I can do that too. I can be kinder to myself and give myself and my body a break too. Does that make any sense? I don't know. This is inevitably the biggest pile of nonsense I've ever uploaded onto here, but it's been weighing quite heavy on my mind. As you might have noticed, I haven't really uploaded in a little while because I've just been thinking about this way too much. And I just wanted to make it clear, in case anyone was looking at me like, bitch, you hated yourself a few weeks ago and now you're loving life. How do you do that? Like, no, that's not how it works. But I hope this is kind of clear what I'm trying to say anyway. Who even knows what I'm trying to say? Who even knows what I'm ever trying to say? So thanks for listening to this. I'm sure you gleaned absolutely nothing of value from it, but I feel better now. So, yep. As you were. If you did kind of know where I'm coming from here, then please do give this video a little thumbs up. It means a lot when I see that support there. So thanks very, very much to anyone who does like my videos or leave a comment if you want to have a chat about that. I'll be hanging around in the comments down below. If anything, just chuck me a like for sitting in 36-degree heat in my office without a fan or any aircon. I cannot tell you, the boob sweat is so real right now. If this insane rambling hasn't put you off, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new, and you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both at Lucy J Wood. Right, I've calmed down a bit now. It's business as usual. now that I've got that off my chest, I will see you guys next time, hopefully with a slightly more normal video. Although, is there ever a normal video on this channel? Really? Nope. Goodbye.